Hello everybody, let's make a box. I'm a graphic designer of 10 years of experience and I figured we should get into Illustrator, have some fun with package design. Maybe you guys can learn something, maybe you can teach me something. But I think the most important thing is we're going to have some fun. So today we're going to jump into a new package. I have a die line already set up and ready to go. And I think given the current times, we should make something that would really help everybody. And I think one thing people have a lot of problems with right now is getting their hands on toilet paper. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a product that helps people use less toilet paper. I got my die line here, so I'm going to label that in Illustrator, and I'm going to lock it. Put my artwork layer underneath. Yeah, we need some colors. Here it is right here. Yeah, we're just having fun. So we don't have a client or anything like that. So we're just come in here, pick a good color scheme, bring that into Illustrator. This is Adobe Color. And you can just swing stuff around like that until you find something good. This is sort of like a first aid, medical, pharmacy product, so we need to find some colors that work well with that. I kind of like this. Let's go with this. I'm just going to grab a screenshot of it, pull it in. Alright, so I've pulled it into Illustrator, just took a screenshot and paste it in here. Gonna open up our swatches. And I'm just gonna grab with the color swatcher, eyedropper, grab them, drag them in. Again, I'm not working for anybody, so we're just trying to get this out the door quickly. Let's say it's got to be to the printer in, I don't know, 45 minutes, and it's been quarantine, and I've been slacking, and I told them it was almost done, and it's not. So we got to get this out the door. So we got to go quick. I think now it's time to reveal the name of the product. I think we need to make a little logo for it. Let's see, I think we're going to call it Turdex or something like that. I want the X to kind of stand out. Almost like Gas X, but not Gas X. And I think the whole thing about Turdex is that it will prevent you from taking a crap. That way, you don't use as much toilet paper. Yeah, that's nice. Let's find something really nice that stands out for the X. Charlemagne. It's a nice contrast to the turd. And we also have, you know, sort of like the RX kind of thing. Not in love with this. Okay, I think we can use that. let's convert this to outlines. We're gonna stroke it out. Stay with me here. All right, what do we want to do? I think I'm going to fill this. And knock it out from the turd. So we're going to go into our Pathfinder panel, which I've just pulled open here. Minus front, that didn't do what I wanted it to do, because this is grouped. Okay, so we made a nice little cutout for the turd part, for the X, in turd X. Which is nice, but it's too tight in. So we need to make it smaller. Then we have to get a little crazy with anchor points. And if you guys have some funny logos or product ideas that you want to throw at me, leave them in the comments, and we'll get them in a video. We'll make a box for them. Every product deserves a nice box. So we're going to tuck this in, and in the interest of time, I think we're going to call that good. Yeah. Actually, and ideally, we want a little more space here, because this box is actually only about the size of one of those note cards you put your science notes on for the test. It's like it's 4.5, 7 inches by 3 1/4 or so. So there's our logo. We'll get it right there. We want to get some of these nice colors that we picked. Brown's nice, but this is a little more soothing. We'll tuck all this in. This T has some anchor points that are a little aggressive. Grab these, bring it down. Never mind. Not even going to get into that. All right. So now that we have our wonderful TurdX logo, we also need to consider sort of what really makes TurdX special. Some sort of benefit that's going to scream to the consumer and say, wow, I got to have this. I need TurdX in my life. And I think this is a good slogan here. Oh, I haven't gone through and picked fonts or anything like that yet. It's gotta be soft, but also, sort of aggressive. We use Carter 1 for the logo. It's also got to be sort of pharmaceutical in nature. We can go with Gotham, I guess. I mean, this is really what's going to scream out of the product. I mean, most people, they've never heard of TurdX, right? trying to get your product on the market. Turdex is important to get your brand out there. But really, what are you selling? What are people looking for? Now that's exciting. That grabs my attention. I can't say it out loud. But this is really what's really going to sell the product, right? That's all anyone cares about. Not using that toilet paper. And you know those regulatory folks are going to want something on there. What do we have for Gotham? We're going to keep it in Gotham. I don't know what the official medical term is for anti-pooping medicine is, but Turdex is the leading anti-pooping medicine. Like as far as anti-pooping medicine goes, it's Turdex, or it's nothing. So let's put that there. This is way too much. This is huge. I don't even like this font anymore. Maybe we get some other stuff on here. We know what we want to say. That's our big benefit. Let's get some background stuff in there. All right. We're about 30, 35, 40 minutes away from our deadline. So we gotta get this show on the road. We use this nice beige from our Adobe color. As a background. I think some of those pharmaceutical things have really aggressive strokes on their logos. I think we're going to do that too. We need a nice 4-point stroke on there. Come into our stroke options. Round out all those corners. You know, we can't have sharp corners on a turd product. It's a little bit of issues with the X here, so we're gonna make sure those align to the outside. Same with all this. Look at that, that's beautiful. That's a logo that you can get excited about. All the letters, they nice flow in and together. And it's the leading anti-pooping medicine, so I mean, got my pen tool out. I think every good pharmaceutical product needs a good swoop. So we're going to get a swoop in there. Use some nice colors from our color picker that we can throw into a gradient here. It does need to scream quality. I mean, this is the leading the leading anti-pooping medicine, so it's got to be good. Yeah, I don't like this beige. I think we need to change that. Real good. We don't want to get sued by Pepto, right? So we can't get. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta feel it out, you know? You got a deadline in 20 minutes, you know, you gotta just get your hands dirty, get in there. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. It's very soft cyan color. It's a little better. This font needs some love. Maybe the fact it's on 3 lines. Also, kind of pure black kind of drives me nuts. Something like a 94. Grabbing the background color. Gonna lock that. Command 2. Command 2 is the hotkey for the locking button, and it definitely locked my letters too. Why are we struggling here? Alright, we have this nice soft gradient. Some of the things we need to put on here, the amount of caplets that we get in our little pill box. Maybe some kind of lifestyle image. Get a nice person, nice stock photo guy who's maybe upset about toilet paper, or maybe he's upset about not having any toilet paper. And I think this product is such a game changer. All right, so we know you won't take a dump for a week. If you take this pill, 1 pill is all it takes, and you won't poop. The back, the hot mess of regulatory information. We're not going to worry about that just yet. Let's go on the old internet and we're going to go on Pexels. Everything's free. We need Toilet Paper Man. None of this is Toilet Paper Man. None of this says Say you won't crap for a week. That's pretty funny. But if you took Turdex, you won't need that much toilet paper. Alright. Man on toilet. Going to bathroom. I don't know. We may not find what we need here. It's not good. We got a deadline. Well, I like the holding toilet paper thing. Maybe we'll see what we can do with that. Let's get rid of holding. Getting some weird sort of results here. I wish this person had a funny face. Not toilet paper stuff. Alright. Pexels ain't gonna do it. On to Pixabay. That's funny. There we go, look at this. Running out of toilet paper. Let's do this. Let's get on this. We're members. Alright, so we got this puppy up in Photoshop. As with all stock photos, there's some problems with it, but what are we gonna do? We got deadlines. Let's just sharpen this up a little bit. A little unsharp mask. Get the brightness up. Get our resolution all squared away. Save it. Okay. Kind of like the way this is playing with our swoop. We're going to drop our swoop down a little bit. We're going to make it thinner. This is just lovely, guys. I think we're doing a great job. Come in here, grab that. Command 7, it's a quick mask. We're gonna make this fit into our curve. Probably also kill for a nice halftone back there too. We can double click into here. We can sort of change our image a bit, rotate it if we need to. That's direct select tool. It's letting me do that right now. We're gonna add a little more marketing language. No TP, no problem. Now we also got to put the logo on here on the side. Because you know those retailers never stock everything nice and clean. It's like my office. It's a hot mess. Okay. So we're gonna make this sort of, what's the dosage, guys? What are we gonna do? I think if you're gonna have the benefits of a week of not pooping, it's gonna be a pretty big pill. So 1,250 milligrams. This is not looking like, you know, the most deluxe, amazing product. Needs a lot of work. But here we are, 20 minutes before our deadline. We'll get this, the logo on the top of the flap here. Gotta remember to invert it. So we'll tuck that in. We'll tuck our leading claim here. It's actually got a little bit off of the screen. Can't see. There you go. being careful to stay a little bit away from the edge there. It's important. You don't want to lose that. We got our lovely back panel. This die line's not quite right. That shouldn't really be a fold. I'm just going to take that fold out. That's what you get for using free die lines. Okay, so now we need something that really says what it does. We got our marketing stuff, but what is it really? What is Turdex really all about? Let's get this down here. Let's make it smaller. It's not standing out enough. Put a little drop shadow on there. Doesn't really matter. A little outer glow. Not really doing much for us. Okay, we have Turdex. Reduces bowel movements by 700%. We got the brand, we got what it does. We've got a lead marketing claim. That's some fun marketing copy, so let's get that. Maybe italic. Guys, I want to see what you come up with this. I'm going to put the die lines on my website. I'll put a link at the bottom description. You can come in, grab the die lines. I want to see what you guys are doing. I want to see your best Turdex, and I want to see it quick. I don't care if you've been designing for 100 years or if you just got the trial for Adobe. Let's just get in there, you have some fun, and we can all have a good laugh. I think that's up to, I mean, assuming you poop once a day, right? That's, instead you don't poop for 7 days. I think that's what, 700%? Up to 700%. Reduces bowel movements. Up to 700%. Change the color a bit on this. Make this a little darker too. Maybe more blue too. More blue, a little darker. Yeah. I'm liking that. We gotta get that halftone in. You know that the FDA is going to have their say on this. That's a 2.5 point stroke on the outside of your drug facts panel. My client, if not real, doesn't exist. Says he's going to give me those drug facts at another time. So I don't have to worry about the drug facts. Just put that down there. Extend that gradient to the bottom of the box. Doesn't matter too much, but it's also, I wanna make this a little more exciting. I've still got 12 minutes and we're in pretty good shape. I want to make this a different gradient that sort of features the lighter blue. From our swatches. That's definitely a gradient into itself. We're going to change the angle of it. So we want Turdex to be kind of standing out from that. We have our marketing message there. Yeah, digging that. Seeing that in action, we're going to have to bring this in. Lovely. That can give us a nice little gradient here to knock our halftone off of too. We need some lovely romance copy on the back. Let's just slap a fake R on there. No one cares, right? It's just YouTube. It's you guys. Need something good to put in here. Continues. Deleting anti-pooping medicine. Whether you're low on TP or have a desperate fear of the bathroom, Turdex is there for you. The next time you're on a long trip, to venture to a disgusting next time you're on a long trip, don't want to venture to a disgusting public restroom, just remember your Turdex. Trips to wonderful. Look at that. It's just so beautiful. Cry. All right. We've got 7 minutes. And the client needs something to show the buyers. So we're gonna have to make a little mock-up of this too. And we'll get on that. Or I can go for the halftone. Let's go for the halftone. You gotta go big or go home, right? Let's just lock down this whole layer here. Lock it down. We're just gonna go onto the old Google. Grab a barcode for God knows what. Because we're gonna need that too. That's a real one. Some of these other barcodes aren't scanning ones. UPCA, that's what is used in America. Alright. Just gonna copy and paste it. Even that's looking a little funky. It's a check digit, but we are gonna have to get we'll wipe this logo out. We need an address. Nice zip code you got there. Okay, we got an address covered by the feds in that regard. Alright, let's get the halftone on there. Let's get the mock-up made. Let's get this off to the client. Guys, whoever puts in some funny feedback in the comments, we'll come back in. We'll make those edits to this box. I want you guys involved. So if you think you come up with some better marketing language, or just want to change things up a bit, throw your comments right into the right into YouTube there. Let's group these puppies. Command D, and doing to move these down and across. It's not really matching up the gradient or the it looks like it's on a different layer too. The image, yeah, it is. We gotta hurry. Don't want to miss our deadline. That's nice. It's a little aggressive again, so I'm going to drop the opacity down. Lock that, lock that. Get it all. And select that. Command group it. Command G, 50%. Look at that. Look at this lovely, lovely box we have. I'll throw this on Reddit, see what people say. People tear it apart. They didn't know we only worked on it for like 50 minutes. Oh. Alright. Let's get that mock-up made. So what we're going to do is save this as a PDF. We'll load it up into Photoshop and we'll go from there. Alright, here we are in Photoshop. We've got like 4 or 5 minutes to get this mock-up made up for this guy. That's the wrong size. It's pretty easy. It's going to be quick and dirty. Just copying from a PDF to a blank document. We're going to go to Edit, Transform, Distort. We want to make it look a little bit 3D here. Go back to our PDF. Grab the left side panel. Transform, distort. Pretty thin box. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's just got to be done, right? Just turn the brightness down a little bit on the different sides. Top is blank. Transform, distort. So this time you just got to match up your corners. To the box. Done. Done is better than perfect. It's just a mock-up. Okay. Again, maybe we'll turn the brightness up a little bit on this layer. Going to grab the hang tab. That way, delete out the die line that showed up. Just magic wand tool. always tricky. It's a very subtle perspective there. All right, so there we have pterodex. We got 1 minute left. So that means we're going to, we have time, we're going to add a little bit of noise. Just gives it a little more sort of realism, almost like it's a photo. That's almost too much, but you know, not going to complain. Yeah, so there we have it. Pterodex. Leave your comments. Again, we'll take edits. We'll do the edits if they're funny enough, or you know, if they're educational in some kind of way. Also, leave your comments for any funny ideas you have for products, and we'll get those onto boxes too. Die lines for this box will be on the website. Link at the bottom of the description. Yeah, if you liked it, hope you tune in next time. If you didn't like it, sorry. Have a good night.